Someone paid ADT to protect their home. Instead, hackers downloaded their address, their email, and the layout of every camera inside their house. Not from some dark web operation, from the security company's own systems, twice in the same year. Today, we're pulling apart the ADT breach. Not just what happened, but why it matters if you have any smart security device in your home. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how a multi-billion-dollar security company became the vulnerability and what you need to do right now to protect yourself. I'm here to make cybersecurity actually make sense. Let's rewind to August 2024. A user on a popular hacking forum starts selling a database. Nothing unusual there. Stolen data gets traded constantly. But this database was different. It contained over 30,000 customers from ADT, one of America's oldest and largest home security companies. We're talking customer emails, physical home addresses, user IDs, and what ADT described as encrypted internal data. Now here's where it gets worse. ADT initially claimed this was an isolated incident involving a single compromised system. They said they'd contained it, fixed it, moved on. Then, just weeks later in September 2024, it happened again. A completely separate breach. This time, attackers got in through a business partner's compromised credentials. They accessed ADT's internal network and exfiltrated encrypted employee account data. Think about that for a second. The company protecting 6 million American homes got broken into twice through 2 different doors. And both times, the vulnerability was human access, not some sophisticated zero-day exploit. ADT pulls in roughly $4.8 billion in annual revenue, telling you they'll keep your family safe. But their own house had the locks picked. Twice. Here's the pattern nobody talks about enough. 73% of major data breaches now involve third-party vendors. Not direct attacks on the main company, attacks on the smaller businesses they work with. ADT doesn't operate in isolation. They have software partners, installation contractors, billing services, monitoring centers. Each of these connections is a potential door into your data. In the second ADT breach, attackers used stolen credentials from a business partner. One employee at one vendor company got their password compromised, maybe through phishing, maybe through a previous breach, and suddenly, hackers had a key to ADT's internal systems. This is called supply chain compromise, and it's becoming the attack of choice for sophisticated criminals. Why try to break into a fortress when you can just bribe the delivery driver? What makes this particularly scary for home security customers is the type of data these companies hold. It's not just your email and a password, it's your home address, the number of entry points to your house, where your cameras point, when your system arms and disarms, your daily patterns. In the wrong hands, this isn't identity theft, it's a burglary roadmap. You might wonder, why would hackers specifically target a home security company? There are 3 reasons, and they're all terrifying. First, the data is incredibly valuable. Regular data breaches give attackers emails and passwords. Home security breaches give them physical access information. That commands premium prices on criminal marketplaces because it enables real-world crimes, not just digital ones. Second, there's a cruel irony hackers love to exploit. Breaching a security company makes headlines. It damages trust in the entire industry. Some attackers aren't just after money. They want notoriety, and "we hacked the company that protects your home" is a powerful statement. Third, and most importantly, security companies often have privileged network access. ADT technicians can remotely access your cameras and alarm systems for troubleshooting. That means ADT's internal systems potentially have pathways into millions of individual home networks. If an attacker can move from ADT's corporate network to their service infrastructure, they could theoretically reach endpoints in customer homes. ADT says there's no evidence this happened in their breaches, but the architecture that would allow it exists. And that should make you very uncomfortable. ADT isn't alone. Ring, owned by Amazon, has faced multiple security incidents. Wise accidentally exposed customer data to the internet. Eufy, despite promising local-only storage, was caught sending thumbnail images to the cloud. The entire connected home security industry has a trust problem. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Every smart device in your home is a trade-off. You're exchanging convenience and capability for additional attack surface. That camera watching your front door? It's also a microphone connected to the internet. That smart lock? It has firmware that could contain vulnerabilities. The monitoring service giving you peace of mind? They're storing sensitive data about your life that could be stolen. This doesn't mean you should rip out every smart device and go back to deadbolts, but it does mean you need to think differently about home security. The company protecting you can become the vulnerability exposing you. If you want to understand exactly how these smart home devices can be compromised and what makes some more secure than others, I broke down the entire landscape of IoT security risks in this video here. It's essential viewing if any internet-connected device guards your home. All right, let's get practical. Here are the specific steps you should take today, whether you're an ADT customer or use any connected home security. Step 1. Segment your network. Most routers let you create a guest network. Put all your IoT devices, cameras, doorbells, smart locks, on this separate network. On most routers, log into your admin panel at 192.168.1.1. Find the guest network settings, enable it with a strong password, and then reconnect your smart home devices to this network. This way, even if a device is compromised, attackers can't easily pivot to your computers and phones. Step 2. Enable two-factor authentication everywhere. For ADT specifically, log into your customer portal, go to Account Settings, then Security, and enable 2FA. Use an authenticator app like Authy or Google Authenticator, not SMS codes. Step 3. Check your email against breach databases. Go to haveibeenpwned.com right now and enter the email associated with your security system. If it's been compromised, and after the ADT breach, many have, change that password immediately. Step 4. Request your data from your provider. Under various privacy laws, you can ask what information your security company stores about you. ADT customers can submit a request through their privacy portal. Knowing what data exists helps you understand your exposure. Step 5. Review third-party app access. Many security systems integrate with other smart home platforms. In your ADT app, go to Settings, then Integrations, and remove any you don't actively use. Every connection is a potential entry point. Here's the one thing I want you to remember. The company you pay to watch your home is watching you, and someone might be watching them. Security is a chain, and you can't assume any link is stronger than it claims. Now I want to hear from you. Do you use a professional monitoring service, or have these breaches pushed you toward local-only solutions? Drop your setup in the comments. I read every single one and often feature the best responses in follow-up videos. If you want to learn how to audit every smart device on your network for vulnerabilities, that's your next watch right there.